Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Greg Show. As always, I am your host, Greg. Come with me now to the shop shed. Let's get something. I've got something here. It seems to be a little empty. But I have here in this refrigerator something for which to refill it with. Let's see if we can set you somewhere. Just for a moment. For a moment. There you go. Looks good to me. This is apple juice. And I'm almost out of apple juice. And I like to mix my apple juice with Coca-Cola. So how have you been today? I'm hoping you've been great. You've had a great day. And you worked, or you played hard, or you went to school, or whatever you did today that you didn't want to do, but that you had to do. Whatever you did today, you got done with it, and you came home, and you wanted to check in with the Greg P channel on YouTube and watch The Greg Show, or interviews with Greg, or any of the other fun things. That is, I'm sure, how things went down for you. Am I right? Let me know in the comments. So, I think you guys have seen my shop shed. One of my favorite rooms in the house. And, always open. Well, not always, but a lot of times. Alright, let's head back out. I have achieved my goal here. I'm gonna check out Matilda. She's a 1963 Cree camper, C-R-E-E. It's the brand, Cree. I think I've got her emblem right here. Yeah, Cree from Marcellus, Michigan. So here she is. She's an old girl, 1963, like I said. Keep a tarp on top of her just so all the leaves and limbs and crap that falls out of the trees doesn't just sit on top of it. And she needs a bath desperately. She is, believe it or not, road ready, even though she looks a little rough. And the bath will help. This is the west side of her, where the way she sits, and I don't know, that's really dirty. But it's awesome. I'll show you the inside here in a second. I'm not sure how much light we're gonna get. I've noticed that the old GoPro is light sensitive in that it likes dark rooms. So maybe I can shine a little light with my phone light. Yeah, let's see. All right, we've got air conditioning unit. The table goes right on top of this. It happens to be leaning right here now. The table goes on top of that, sits perfectly over it. I've got my duct run, little false leaner wall there so that you can not be right on top of the duct. The duct is insulated so that it doesn't get hot. This is the upper bed. It slides out to right here, thus making it, I guess, a double. This bench and the table again that's right here makes a bed, and then this long couch is a bed. That's where I sleep, actually, is on this couch, and Emily and Jack sleep up here. We got our AC. We got a cooktop, refrigerator, sink, you know, cabinets, etc. I got a little nook back here, shelving and whatnot, and behind the TV, or excuse me, behind the table is a little TV with a built-in DVD player. So, I mean, we're rocking, you know. Not that we spend a bunch of time in the camper, but obviously, you know, evenings, and if you happen to be camping during a cold season, you know, you're sitting out by the fire until some point, and then you go in. But you know, or if it's excruciatingly hot and you don't have something to do or somewhere to go, you know, something planned, a restaurant or an outing, or you're at the beach or whatever, you know, or hell, what if it's, you go camping and it's raining its ass off, and, you know, again, you were gonna say hike or bike or trike or whatever other Ike words, you know, and you need to sit in the camper. The point is, it's a small space, but if you have to sit in it for any length of time, for that matter, or even sleeping on a hot night, you want to make sure that it's got some creature comforts, or at least, let me rephrase that, I want to make sure that it's got some creature comforts, because I do not want to be hemmed up in a super hot confined space or super cold confined space, or whatever the case may be. You know, I want some comfort. It's rough enough, you know, sleeping in that camper at times, but it's great. We love it. We got it fairly cheap, and you know, put a little sweat equity into it to kind of build it up and make her roadworthy. She's got new tires and a freshly serviced axle. You know, we carried her to Gulf Shores back in April. We're actually going back to Gulf Shores, Gulf State Park, next month, and which at fall break for the kids, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome, and of course we'll take you along and document things and see how all that goes. We got some friends that we met last time, a woman and her grandkids, who were two boys that were roughly Jack's age. Technically it was two boys. Technically it was three boys and one girl, and the girl wasn't there the first few days, and she came later, and she was a little older, and oh, let's see what that is. And but anyway, and then the youngest boy was like 18 months or something, you know, little toddler stuff. But the two older boys are like 4 and 6. Jack's 5, you know. So the three of them ran around, played gangbusters, all that good stuff. So we're figuring they're going to get to do the same thing. We're going to take our bikes, and they've got a cool park. They've got a big Olympia-sized swimming pool, and of course you're you know, a 5-minute walk or a, you know, 1-minute drive to the beach. Lots of cool stuff. It's really going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, I guess that's it. I've rambled on. Again, my name is Greg, and this has been The Greg Show. And we thank you for watching, and we hope you'll check in again really soon. Goodbye.